Hi, and welcome to this week's Tricktip, in which I will help you learn the Ollie Fingerflip in Heelflip direction. It's an old freestyle trick, but it suits really well in street skateboarding, and it's not a very common trick among skaters from what I've seen, but it looks very stylish and technical in my opinion. So let's begin! It seems like a hard trick, but I would say it's easier than you might think. A good foundation is that you should have a good solid ollie. Make sure you have nose grabs and heel flips down too. And from experience, your fingertips will get bashed and eventually bleed. Doesn't matter if you have mastered this trick or still in practice mode. So, a good advice is to use duct tape on your fingertips, or any other durable tape you might have. One time I even used my wristband. Personally, I use G-Force coach tape. It's actually made for weightlifting, but it works pretty well for finger flips. Try and practice stationary like I show in the example here. This will help you get a feeling for a trick, and pay attention to how I grab the board with my fingers. Do that a couple of times, just to get the hang of it. If you like, you can even try to jump back on the board after the flip. When I began learning this trick, I held on to something with my right hand and started to build up confidence to commit to the flip. And when you're ready, try to go with some speed. You can start by scooping the board up to the hand, like you would when you want to pick up the board, to help you with the next step. Let's move over to the foot positions. I like to have my back foot like a normal ollie, and the front foot more to the middle of the board in a slight angle. Bend down and be ready with your left or right hand, depending on your stance. Imagine yourself delivering the board to your hand and grab it with your thumb underneath the nose and the rest of your fingers on the grip tape. Try and jump as high as you can. Once you grab the board, turn your wrist away from you and release it immediately so the board does a heel flip. Keep yourself centered above the board and wait for the rotation to complete. It will look like a rocket heel flip and it's not easy to get a clean catch, but don't worry about that, it will count anyways. So what is the most common problems with this trick? The issue with this trick is like every other flip tricks, there's always a risk for landing primo. But the most common issue is that you will miss grabbing the nose, so the board will hit the palm of your hand, your fingers and fingernails, which can really suck. And if you can't get a full heel flip rotation, try and jump a little higher to give the board more time. With that said, how difficult is this trick? Sure, it takes some time and practice to get it all right, but once you figure it all out, it's actually pretty easy. So I will give this trick a 2.5 palm trees out of 5. Once you have it down, you can take it to the bank or whatever obstacle you want to challenge. Remember, practice is key, and don't give up on the first session, and you will have this trick before you know it. Was this trick tip helpful? Boop the like button and subscribe, and share your experience with the Ollie Fingerflip in the comment section. I would love to read them. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you again in the next video.